Algo corto y luego de mucho tiempo.
It's beyond question that Touhou fans are artistic, and this also includes me. In addition, this is no different with the Touhou characters. Many of them exhibit peculiar types of syndromes, and if you look more deeper into the lore, you'll find out that the world of Genzokyo is full of psychopaths, cannibals, and every type of scumbag that lives in an asylum. That's why us Touhou fans, functioning members of society and good citizens, inherited this behavior from those characters. But leaving the fandom aside, let's get to the point and determine which mental illness the Touhou characters have, and how this affects their personality and behavior. Without further ado, let's get right into it. You might be wondering,
How is Raymond autistic?
well my friend, there are some patterns that we can see in Raymond that can be related to autism. For example, there were several occasions where someone was saying something to her and Raymond didn't show any emotion, which is something common to autistic people. And also there was a time that Raymond was so hyperfixated in books that she ended up reading several volumes in just 3 days without stopping. And another thing to note is that she loves to info dump about her favorite hobby to other people. Because of those situations, we can really see that those patterns correlate a lot with those from autism. And by the way, those are not the only examples, there are many others that I can't put on this video because it would be too long. She's basically a kleptomaniac. And by the way, kleptomania is a disorder in which a person has a constant urge to steal items.
Stop! You violated the law!
Usually for reasons other than financial purposes. And if we look at Marissa's profile, we can see that in many situations she ended up stealing books from Patchouli and never returning them again. And while we are talking about her profile, we can see that she is also a pathological liar, hence why she blamed various crimes on Alice to get Reimu out of the way. Koichi has the ability to unconsciously take actions, like stealing one of Kokoro's masks or Sumireko's smartphone. In addition, there were several occasions where she does random actions like this, hence why many people in the fandom call her schizophrenic, but for me she is more of a lobotomized type of girl. Suika is alcoholic. She even admits that she's been drinking sake for hundreds of years by now. She's autistic. It might seem obvious because she doesn't really show any expressions on her face. And instead, she uses masks as a form to show her emotions. This also correlates with a word called masking, in which autistic people pretend to be less autistic in some social situations so they can appear more like non-autistic people, aka neurotypicals. She's stupid. In conclusion, the world of Genzokyo is full of silly creatures, or in other words, mentally deranged. Like, really, take a look at those vampires and see what they do to humans. But well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you should subscribe or something, I don't know.
Ya. Es un corto porque eso eran 4 minutos.